Fuck you guys. I'm out. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here. Bye bye. Penis. Or
When I first experienced the pain, it got me, what is it, constipated? Or I couldn't, like, poop?
Yeah.
And that also made things kind of worse, because, like, the first day where, like, the pain came. Because I remember I was getting ready for the Pokemon Go December, what is it, a community thing where it has all the Pokemon from, like, the past year spawn on Saturday
Yeah.
and Sunday. That's when I felt the
Community
pain.
gets that.
Yeah, and I finally felt the pain. I finally told the mom about what I had. She got angry that I waited a whole year to tell her about what I had. I just didn't want to like bring it up because like I pretty much been like a burden, physical, what is it, money wise with my block hop, my heart attack. I'm like, great, something else. I can't catch a break.
Well, you could get insurance through the state too, depending on the job and stuff.
I do have some medical insurance, but the issue is like over here, some of the stuff that usually was covered, they're starting to reject now. And then it's like, ah, great.
jerk.
Like a lot of stuff that Blue Shield used to cover here in Illinois is no longer being covered in like the hospitals. I know, Brett, how's the audio?
Okay.
I like that I did not hear your TV at all until you had to ask, how's my audio not your TV?
Just making sure so it doesn't like go through on Friends TVs, and sadly, my one thing to get me entertained for the most part is, my cousin years ago made it used to be called a Voodoo account with Walmart. Like when you buy like physical DVDs or Blu-rays, it came with a code where you could download a digital version of the movie on Voodoo and own it digitally, and it's yours pretty much forever. But then it got changed to Fandango at home. We had like over 1,000 movies on that account, and like a few, like I think one or two animes on there that we bought. My little nephew, we had to change the password over the years because my nephew overshares it too much. Like we don't mind sharing with certain people, but then he finally shared it with the wrong person, and they pretty much took the account from us. So I was like, great, we lost it. And he's like, so far, no luck in trying to get it back. So now I'm just watching pirate anime on YouTube.
Hello.
Whoa! You joined us early. Is your iPod fully charged?
Somewhat. If it dies, oh well.
Cause like, can you still talk to us and charge at the same time, or does it have to be like charged and off in order for it to be like fully
It's
charged?
Apple. You can't do both.
Yeah, it's Apple. Oh shit. I'm trying to grab something out of my sock drawer.
Cause I avoid Apple with a passion. I used to enjoy it back when it was just the actual iPod, and when they started doing those touchscreen iPods. But like, to put it nice and simple, I hate when it comes to Apple products. They're so cheap to make. Yeah, they charge you $1,000 just for the fucking Apple phone.
Ain't that right? And it's an iPad, but same thing.
But yeah, I know, but like, you know.
I got
It's
something in the
Apple.
mail today.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I got
Pennies.
no,
Did you get a
You're-
Dragon Boy?
no. You're gonna say it's a furry product.
It's either,
Sonic's
is it
dick.
Is it more
Ew.
cat ears or paws or feet?
No. It's Shadow the Hedgehog socks.
Oh, Shadow's dick. Okay.
Are they fuzzy?
No, they're soft. They're not fuzzy. But I find it funny on the back. It's got Shadow's butt.
That's hot.
It's got his butt. His little tail.
Does that mean that Shadow's the bottom?
Yes.
I don't know. Is he?
He likes to be
I'm asking
chaos
you,
controlled.
You're the one who, well, no, you're the one who gets intimate with Shadow, not us.
I mean,
Shadow likes to be chaos controlled.
Shadow looks very angry on the socks.
I mean, if you were a sock, wouldn't you?
Hey, at least Sonic cracks a smile on his socks.
Because he likes to be worn.
I guess Shadow doesn't.
No, he doesn't like feet inside of him. He likes other things inside of him.
The worst part of these socks,
Like
they're very
Amy.
long socks.
I always thought that Sonic was gay because he always turned down Amy. You know,
Oh,
he
he's
cared about
gay.
having-
He fucks Tails on the side.
know,
Well, there is a comic thing called Sonata, so...
And like, all he cares about is having wieners in his mouth.
Again, the whole
So-
Sonata thing is just it's a couple thing of Sonic and Shadow.
Huh.
We all know Sonic's gay for Tails.
I don't think he likes Tails.
Like, he only
Yes.
likes wieners. He's always swallowing alcohol.
Tweety.
But I found another shiny in Pokemon.
What shiny did you get?
I got a shiny Flamingo.
Yay,
Nice.
Flamingo!
And I named it Lottery for some reason. I think you can get the idea how I got the nickname.
You know, I gotta go back and freaking start replaying Scarlet again. The whole notion of being back in the very beginning at times kills it for me.
Do you know how I got the nickname for my Flamingo?
Because shinies are RNG.
No, the Florida Lottery.
What?
Also shinies are RNG. Hence lottery. Yeah, but getting a shiny is also kind of a lottery.
That's true, but I named it after the whole logo of the lottery in Florida. They have a flamingo as their logo.
Are
No,
you
we
a
wouldn't
flamingo?
know that because you know we're not.
I'm not a flamingo, Ian. Yeah, I'm not from Flamingo.
Yeah, you're not a Floridian. Boo-hoo.
I'm not from Flamingo. I don't know what a Florida looks like.
It's like
And I have
we're
two
normal
shiny weed
people.
cats.
Send one my way so I can smoke it.
They're both male.
Send it my way so I can smoke it.
Are you
Oh,
talking
you're not
about
having my weed cats.
Also, I love how you assumed that I would want to fuck it.
No, you're not having me weed cats.
I love how you assumed that I would want to fuck it by stating that both are male for some reason.
Are you
Okay.
talking about the cat from Scarlet?
Yes,
Violet?
Sprigadildo, yes.
I gotta say,
Kitty
for like
kitty.
for never seeing a shiny in finally getting Pokemon Go.
Not
And
great.
Shiny, very
Not great.
disappointing.
Not great.
Shiny Quaxley is a letdown.
So, aren't we all?
Don't know how the shinies are for the latest starters.
Aren't we
Shiny
all let?
Seal, Papio.
You're a seal.
Diplin. What would
Yes, I
you name
know.
a Pokemon Diplin?
I know I gotta get ready for the what is it? The Community Classic for Ralts. Since I did the raid day for the Mega.
Oh yeah, for Mega Gallade.
Yeah. I got shinies out of it and a decent 3-star one, but since I already have a perfect carnivore in Go that's already maxed out CP, I'm hoping to get a perfect of the male one for the Mega.
Big butthole.
Because me and my friend are planning to mass breed our roads after the community day.
Ooh, mass babies.
Hey, you found out Aggron and Flygon.
I've long had them. Yeah.
The only thing
Yeah,
that sucks,
you
though,
missed
is
the entirety of the Elite Four.
It's freaking the struggle to get to level 50. I'm so close.
Yeah,
yet
right
so
now
far
he's
away.
looking for Feebas.
Yeah, you
Oh,
missed the 3-day trial and error at the Elite Four farm.
Oh, Brett, which reminds me. Alright, ladies and folks, welcome back to Hoenn Channel News. We're reporting back with Brett, who has been fishing for a Feebas for the past 15 years. Well, he has caught over 9,000 carnivores, but no luck with a Feebas.
And no shiny yet.
Alright,
have-
freaking, Wolf, how's the weather on the route that Brett's been fishing for the past 50 years? Is it shiny? Is it raining?
Good question. On your fishing report, no shine
It-
has been yet recorded.
It is a very sunny day on Route 119.
And all I have to report from my end of the fishing report is a shiny flamingo.
Which a lot of folks do not know what that is, because you gotta remember, we're on the 3rd generation.
Gen 3 is an 8.5 out of 10. Too much Carvana.
Carvana, na na na.
And
Too much Carnival.
water and not enough land.
Too much Carvana. Not enough butthole.
We should do a newscast.
Come on.
What do you think, Reaper? Should we do a Pokemon news channel thing?
I
Newscast?
say you probably do one here and there when he's like farming or like shiny hunting.
Oh, is that gonna be your bit now on my streams, is it? Whenever I'm going long periods of grinding or farming or searching or breeding or the weather forecast today for my shiny chances. It's not weather, it's my shiny chances. You're whatever. You're not you're meteorologists, but for shinies.
Shinyologist.
Shiny. Ooh, shiny.
Not that I'm actively actually going for a shiny. The point is that Feebas is rare as fuck, and I have to go through every tile, potentially, because he only appears in set tiles, and hasn't appeared in those set 6 tiles the last 2 days I've been doing it. So I said, fuck it, and I'm going in every fucking tile now.
Brett, I don't know if you remember this from like the old school Adam Sandler movies having Ben Stiller as a background character. You can do it!
You can do it.
Yes.
John.
They have that and Shia LaBeouf. Just do it! And then you can have Palpatine just go, do it. Do it. Yeah.
Do it now.
Just do it!
Kill him.
What are you, Scar? Kill him.
Long live the king.
No.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by idiots.
It kind of sucks that Lion King fell off.
Wait, no. No, I said that wrong. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. I If anyone gets that reference.
Ah, the
good for
asshole
you.
bit again. Yes, the asshole bit again. Where everyone's name is asshole.
I'm guessing someone watched Spaceballs.
Yes! I know we all have.
How, like, Spaceballs, it got the blessing from the creator of Star Wars. Because even allowed him to use the sound effects of the
That
movie.
was funny.
Bang!
Hey, Brad.
What?
Are you on Route 119 right now?
I am, yes.
Okay.
Why? Are you stalking me?
Yes, I am.
That's hot.
It says
Apparent-
station all 6 water spots on Route 119. Each spot has a 50% chance of containing
Oh,
Feebas.
I have a calculator and it failed. Like I already said, I fished in those tiles days ago.
I realize you can surf and fish at the same time.
That's how you fish predominantly.
I thought you had to be on the edge of the water.
Yeah,
You
because
can,
freaking, what is it,
but
the
you can be on
50%
water.
chance of Feebas going
Hey,
against
guess what?
the
Carvana.
100% spawn
Keep in
Carvana
mind,
makes
yeah,
it
keep in mind, Dragon,
more than 50%.
there's also a Carvana that has a 100% encounter rate. So and Phoebus only appears in 6 specific tiles, and everyone suggests that you fish at least 3 times in each tile. If you don't get Phoebus at all, then boom.
Apparently, it's also the quote of the day. Also plays respect with it too.
He's very aware of the quote of the day.
The quote of today is shitballs.
Rayquaza. Rah!
Shitballs, not Rayquaza.
It pains my soul that I could not do the Rayquaza shiny raid.
Oh, yeah, he's 100%. He was guaranteed shiny in the raids.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
maybe you can get lucky.
If
and
you
maybe not
use
distribute it.
other
Who knows?
rods,
I don't know.
you'd be battling other Pokemon as well.
It also paid me on what is it, a Sword and Shield. I have not done the part of the DLC for what is it, the Galarian birds
Oh,
spawn.
which one? I think that was in. Oh, fuck. The birds are in what? The Isle of Armor.
Because I have both DLCs for Sword and Shield. I only did the one where you're not the winter one. I did the summer one. But to keep it nice and simple, back when I did not
Oh,
have
it's
the
Pokemon.
what is it, the online for the Switch. What is it? If you partake in a certain video game tournament, it didn't matter if you made it all the way through, as long as you partook in at least one battle. After the tournament, everybody got all 3 birds shiny that partook in the tournament. And I was like, no.
I wish I would have did that. I wanted all the. Well, plus I just wanted shiny Articuno.
I do like how the Galarian birds are shiny, or just the color
Yeah,
schemes of
they're
the
just their
original birds.
Cantonians. They're the Cantonian versions.
Yeah, frame of reference when I did this back. The last time I did this was when I was completing Heart Gold. So that was Gen 4. And I had to play this to complete it. This took me days to do. Irving was there. This took me days
Oh yeah.
of just looking at a Game Boy Advance.
Until you get tired of it.
Because I know when it comes to shiny hunting Pokemon games, I am burned out.
I feel that.
I went hardcore on the DS, God knows how many years, getting every single Pokemon in Black and White 2 shiny. I think I did it in Soul Silver, and then fucking doing it in X and Y. You know, cause me being a fucking tryhard, I didn't just go for a basic shiny. I had to get the shiny with all good IVs and hidden ability, and getting all the legendary Pokemon, the ones you're able to get legitly shiny, and then fucking because I remember what is it? Cause we were more in college, and I just remember going to the union. All right, guys, you get a shiny, you get a shiny, you get a shiny. Give them all the shiny Pokemon I have breeded that weren't like to my standards of all having all perfect IVs and hidden ability. Oh, God. I remember breeding so many fucking shiny Charmanders too. trying to get the girlfriend at the time, Rosie, her perfect nature Charmander. I think I what is it, like over 900 eggs before I got the perfect shiny Charmander to give to her.
Mine took over several thousand. Well, yeah, multiple games, 3 games total. Got it on X fucking Y.
Why did I give her a perfect Charmander?
Because she really wanted a Chinese Charizard.
A Chinese?
Shiny.
Shiny.
A shiny, perfect Charmander.
How the hell?
Breeding.
How rare is that? Oh,
Very. You have to breed
Yeah,
it, but you
because
also know you have to pass down IVs to the Pokemon. So a parent has to have a pair of one IV that you want, and then you transfer that with another parent who has other IVs, and then hope the baby mixes with those IVs, and you just keep passing it down until the baby gets the result you want. So Charmander, you want special attack, basically. And whatever else. I forget his 2 best stats, but special attack is the one you want for him.
now if you get baby as, perfect IV or whatever.
Perfect
and
5 or
you get
6, yes, is really rare.
another one that's perfect IV. That means if you breed those 2, then you're gonna get perfect IV.
It's a toss up.
That doesn't always happen, because it doesn't always happen. It still pulls other stat whatever. But yeah.
Because like when it came to breeding in the older games on the DS, before and someone on 3DS before they fucked it up on the Switch, I hate the fucking breeding with a goddamn fucking picnic.
Is it that
But,
bad?
like, fucking, I just can't stand there. I'm old school. I'm an old man when it comes to Pokemon.
Oh, I
Like
feel you.
fucking like Dragon. The thing though, when it came for me breeding my perfect IV Pokemon, it was a pain in the ass. I spent half a year breeding Ditto over and over again until I got that one Ditto with all the perfect IVs and all his stats, and then having to breed the Pokemon I wanted shiny with the parent Pokemon. So breeding a fucking Ditto with a Charizard, and then hatching freaking random Charmanders with random perfect IVs. And then pretty much breeding until I got either a 4 or probably, either a 4
If you're lucky,
perfect
5.
IV Charmander or the 5-1, and then breeding that with the Diddle and
To get the 6th.
Then pretty much then just chaining for the shiny good-natured Charmander, because fucking I forget what item it was, but if you give an item to the parent Pokemon that isn't Diddle, you're guaranteed two of the IVs the parent will pass on to the baby.
Was it Destiny not?
I can't remember. I want to say it was either that or the Everstone. I can't quite remember. But
Something like that. Yeah. Go on.
Pretty much with that, you're at least guaranteed 2 perfect IVs from the parent. And I forget the chances of getting the perfect IVs from the Ditto. And then you just kept doing it over and over again until you eventually get a Pokemon with all perfect IVs around.
That's what I did in X and Y. A shit ton. That and the armbands. Eventually results in, I believe, in a Destiny app being used. But then you eventually start raising parents that have 4 IVs apiece or so, and then that's what gets you all 6. You just keep doing that. Over and over and over. It took me over thousands of eggs.
And that's also not, like, certain people went even more crazy. Because, like, Pokemon, they have 8 groups, where you can breed certain Pokemon with another one.
Oh god, hidden abilities and ability natures and moves. Ugh.
No, but here's the thing though, when it came to that, because they were breeding for 8 moves. Because that's the only way to get certain moves a Pokemon cannot normally learn or be taught. And that's a hassle in its own little thing.
That's a major competitive thing, because a lot of the good moves are tied behind that. Yeah, fuck that. I get me a Japanese Ditto for the Masuda method, and then just try to get me my IVs. That's what I did in X and Y. I don't think I'll be focusing that again. But a few of my shinies bred, like Charmander included, are geared towards at least one of their stats, if not definitely more though. I know my Charizard had over like what, 400 or close to thereof in X and Y due to Mega Evolution, or well over 400 special attack. I forgot what it was. It was definitely over 400.
The only Pokemon I had that weren't perfect IV all around for some of the shiny legendaries. Like
Yeah.
the ones I could get legitly was just soft resetting. So
Mhm.
whatever IVs you got is whatever IVs you got.
I know I got all the heart gold legendaries RNG through that method online, so they're all natures are all picked.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I'm dead.
We're getting rain, and then we're getting a lot of snow.
That's hot.
3 to 5 inches of snow.
Ooh,
Sunday.
That's hot.
in the
That-
morning.
that's hot.
Dead tree.
Oh, looks like me and you ain't gonna be going to work, right?
Can I lick it?
You wanna lick a dead tree? Ew.
Yes.
I didn't think you wanted to lick a tree. What are you, a tree
Only
hugger?
yes.
Well, the same I just killed one.
Well, nature likes to fuck you. I might as well fuck it back.
Good point.
I am happy over here. The weather was warm 'cause yesterday it was like in the 30s, and today was the warmest at 40.
The weather outside is frightful.
Yes, yes, it is. It was fucking cold.
But the fire is so delightful.
Because like today, the mom didn't want me to do it, but like I had some stuff over the library, some comics, some manga. So I'm like, you know, fuck, I'm going to do it real early in the morning. So I walked to the library 6 in the morning, like straight and walked back, and I was so happy I had no issues on the walk.
Where is this raid?
I just know I'm getting go because I told the mom I came back, no issue. I tried to sleep here on the sofa because I had the blanket here, and I just could not sleep, so I moved to the bed, knocked out for a little bit. I woke up to the mom making breakfast / lunch. And then I just went upstairs, stole her bed. She has a thicker Mexican blanket. Fell asleep and told her I'm old. My back is hurting from the walk.
Oh, it's a little Darumaka. I have a plushie of that fucker. I have a plushie of that little turd dropping.
Wait, what plushie?
It's the ones at Wawa. Wawa sells Pokemon plushies. I got Darumaka, the one that's on my screen at the bottom. What? What? Something about having a hole in the back. No, I'm not cutting holes in my Pokemon and fucking them, no.
No, I said the plush I have has a hole in the back.
I don't want to know why.
Me neither.
Don't worry, it's washed.
That all... Why does that oddly matter? That's not what... What does that have to do with cutting a hole in the back? Now you make me don't want to know. Seriously, why? Do you have to make it weird, dude? Why do you have to fucking make it weird?
I'd like to know too.
Because I'm a weird guy.
Exhibit A, a white dragon de cinco.
Okay, Executor, can you not do that? You stupid long-necked dragon thing!
So I say, when did he become dinosaur type?
I meant to... Oh, forget it.
You know what? You know what just came to mind when you said that? That fucking one scene of Jurassic Park when they first see the Brachiosaurus walking by the Jeep. Instead of the Brachiosaurus, it's the local Executor. They do walk in hordes.
Can you imagine? Oh my god, can you imagine? Do you imagine the scene of Executor when Ash's Charmeleon evolved? Except it's long-necked ones?
Oh,
God.
The long neck.
Oh god, the Alolan Executor attack! Then Ash's Charmeleon Then his Charmeleon just a mega evolves, straight evolves into a mega form instead.
Yeah, the hell with regular Charizard. Let's move up to Mega.
Yeah, fuck going regular evolution. I'm just gonna evolve and then mega evolve in the midst of it. Without a Mega Stone, because Ash's Charizard or Ash's Pokemon have some weird plot anyway. I mean, looking at you, Ash Greninja.
Yeah, how did that become a thing?
Yeah, okay, I like that they did that. Weird evolutions based on anime, but it's like friendship also, but like, what the fuck? Because they should introduce a mechanic like that in the game then, when you, like, if they actually start making the story more relatable and have, like, actual character talking, whatever, have a Pokemon that evolves into how you train it, I guess. But, I don't know. Anime, that was weird to me. Welcome, Cloud, how are you? That was always very weird to me.
Every time I hear Cloud, I think of the one from Final Fantasy.
Yes, Cloud Strife, but he's not classic enough. Classic Cloud is Cloud.
Wait, is that the Cloud that I know? Or is that a different person?
I don't know. How many Clouds do you know?
Oh, more.
There's a guy named Cloud at work.
No, is that the guy?
No. Tyler's Monkey.
Devolved to Monkey.
You're a monkey.
Aren't we all?
No. Only in Frieza's eyes.
I classify as hedgehog.
Why?
I identify as an attack
Wait,
helicopter.
So the hedgehog was not like this?
I'm sorry, I had my thing wrong. I classify as wolf.
I'm a sexy monkey. Sure.
Wait, did you say you are an attack helicopter?
Yes, I am.
Sure. You're an attack helicopter. Good for you, sir.
Well, you're a Sonic. Good for you.
I'm more of a shadow, thank you. Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, you like to be seen as a shadow.
You
Yes.
like to hide in the shadow.
I can also sound like Shadow.
Yeah.
Fuck you, tree.
You sound more like George of the Jungle.
Yes.
Wait, is he that low?
No, it's just because George of the Jungle. Watch out for that tree. He's always running into trees.
I didn't say, look out for
I honestly, yeah, I know, but you said fuck you tree. I'm only assuming you ran into one.
I'm fighting a tree.
That too. See? I don't know much on George of the Jungle's lores, but I'm sure he fought sentient trees.
So when did you like?
I mean, how does he always have to watch out for them? Why does he specifically have to watch out for trees? They're all fucking gunning for him.
Thank you, Shadow.
Trees have eyes and ears and butts, and they will fuck you with them.
I don't think any of you guys are hearing Shadow talk.
I hear that if that's him.
That is him.
I don't know what he's saying, but I heard muffling. He sounds like he wants to fuck Sonic in the ass. This ends now. No, I heard this ends now is what I heard.
That's
Oh,
what
All I heard was Rose pet me now.
Ass up now.
he said this ends now.
Ass up now.
I was just try to keep up. Yeah, last chance.
Okay, why are we having him talk?
Don't know. Because he wanted to be involved.
Stop talking for a character that you sexualize.
No, I'm not king. This thing can talk.
Android 18, can you talk? Hold on, let me go get her real quick. She wants to be rubbed.
Shadow can talk. I'm not talking for it.
Oh, this
All right.
sounds kinky.
The hottest character in Dragon Ball for me wants to be petted.
Build-A-Bear, he can talk.
18. She likes it. Rose, she likes it.
Oh my god, I'm not kidding. This thing can talk.
So what? It's creepy the way you talk for it.
I'm not talking for it.
Shadow wants to cuddle.
It
Shadow
talks
wants to.
itself.
Shadow
It's
wants.
not
Shadow wants to cuddle. Need I say more? Wait till later. She'll start fucking it and cuddling it and telling you that that it wants to cuddle.
Oh shit.
No.
You did the other night. Yes, you did.
I did not.
You did say Shadow wants to cuddle. I do not lie.
Where's the proof?
My past stream. I'm not gonna go look for a 2-3 hour stream, but it's there. The last 2, I've only been Feebas hunting for the last 3 streams.
And then there was one time I fell asleep.
Yeah, but it wasn't substantial. You still were talking and cuddling with Shadow very heavily. Yes, you were.
Okay, I'm not denying it.
Alright, all I asked is to stop talking for it.
I'm not
It-
kidding, it can talk.
It didn't say it wants to cuddle with you. That's all I'm asking. Don't make it weird.
Well, it only has 4 sayings. What a shame.
Unless it wants it up the butthole. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make Shadow say that.
What in the butt?
Fake.
Oh.
Evident that he doesn't naturally say these things on his own.
Hey, if this thing becomes sentient, I'm throwing it out the window.
Oh, no, you're fucking it. That's what you're doing.
No, it will be chucked out the window.
Oh, you know you want it.
I don't
That's
need
why
my plush becoming sentient, thank you.
That's why you were talking about saying it wants to cuddle.
Okay, I'm getting my words against me.
Diddle, you're squat?
Well, I killed another tree.
You tree
Bean.
murderer.
Oh well, I'm shiny hunting for it. That's why I need to kill it.
I didn't know Sonic had shinies.
Hey, Shadow can be shiny. He turns yellow.
Golden pit. Oh, like he likes being golden showered, does he?
Well, he turns both Sonic and both Sonic and Shadow can turn super.
Gee, sounds original. Where have I heard that before?
Dragon Ball.
Yes, I'm not stupid. I'm aware that Sonic took heavy inspiration.
I mean, we all know.
Seven Chaos Emeralds?
Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah. You really think I'm not... You really think I'm being stupid? I'm actually fucking
No.
with you. 7
No,
Chaos
just playing
Emeralds.
along.
Ne-
7 Dragon Balls.
It's a blatant, bad ripoff.
Oh, they were just like, yeah, they were very heavily inspired by Dragon Ball.
As is a lot of media from the 90s and early 2000s, yeah.
Yet I question
A
how
lot-
for all of this.
They easily could ask, as is a lot of your manga artists do. I mean, a lot of people in Japan pay homage to him. A lot of people throughout the world pay homage to him. It's not hard to contact him if you're whatever big enough. I mean, he literally talked to the people who made Dragon Ball Evolution to the point where they turned his input down. Hence why that movie fell apart. But Fox still Fox still had to get legality rights to even use it. But yeah.
I was afraid of going on for no reason, it died.
But if it's just a simple homage, they don't always need to sit there and be like, hey, I'm gonna use this property. But every cartoon under the book, though, has paid homage to Dragon Ball in some way. Anything popular will have a homage to that. From Codenames Kids Next Door to Powerpuff Girls. To... What about Naruto?
Is there something from Naruto that does that?
I don't really know outright in the show, but the manga artist himself has drawn Naruto in Dragon Ball's style, as did One Piece's, as did Bleach's guy. They all did. They all paid homage to him in some respects. As does... I haven't read the Pokemon manga enough, and I don't think so. But every major shonen anime, Pokemon isn't really a shonen.
Oh man. I think we broke her.
No, why do you think you broke me?
She's been broke.
Shit, alive.
I know, isn't she? Yeah, I know. She's not alive.
Hey,
I am
You wanna hear-
confused.
hey.
So am I.
You want to hear what good things sound?
What was that sound? That sounded like a fart. Can we not do that? Can we really not fart, please? That's gross. Like,
Out my face.
damn it. I know we're not the maturest people, but please be more mature than that.
Out my face. Ow.
By farting into the microphone.
What the hell?
That's what he did. Did you not hear it?
Why? Yeah, I did. Why? Why, Dragon?
Reverend does me pretty well.
Oh, I mean, yes, that was a pretty ripe rip, I'll tell you.
That sure was.
I wonder how it would have sounded in person.
I'll rearrange that.
No, you could rearrange your bowels all over Wolf's face later.
No, you stay away.
Is that an invitation?
No, stay away.
I think that's an invitation.
Nope, I'm taken.
Does that mean you like his shit on you?
Mm-mm.
You should look up kick farts.
No, I will not.
I think you would be into that.
I draw the line at that.
At cake farts?
No, at this entire conversation.
Oh, this conversation's fine.
This is PG-13, come on. This is mine and Irving's conversation on the regular, minus the weird dark side of porn, like two girls, one cup, and the shit eating and animal sex and all that crap. But
Okay. If we're gonna make
look,
things weird, I'm gonna
look,
put
my
stuff on
my friend Zero used to show me a lot of weird porn and introduce me to that crap. So I mean, it comes up from time to time.
Alright, time to start making shadow speed.
Also,
That's one thing I did not miss about our high school days was Tom always flashing us his stick.
that too. Like, very odd. Yeah,
Why are you guys watching?
because I like it. I mean, yes. I mean, because everyone did it, right, Irving? We all did it. No, we all flashed our. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know why he did it though. I don't personally. I don't know why.
That he finally stopped after I told him,
Threatened him.
one more time and I'm cutting that dick off.
No, but personally, I don't know why he did it. He's always been very awkward like that. showing us random porn and then also just being weirder. But that's Tom.
Tom did that?
Yes.
Okay.
He was odd, but he's one of the few friends that actually stuck around and didn't. If he fucked around, if he were to have like stole shit from me or whatever, I've never caught on to it. Other people have messed with me. And one friend in particular who I trusted not only ruined my relationship by telling my ex I smoked, but also stole an Inuyasha memorabilia item of the jewel shards that I got from a season, which is not an item that I don't think you can get normally. She tried to claim it was hers one time, and everyone caught wind of it, including Tom.
The only thing though when it comes to Tom, what is it?
There's that money issue. Yeah, that
but
one issue with the
that's
money.
Yeah, that's the only time because, like, originally, we're family. The one thing you do with family is you fuck them over when it comes to small things or money.
Yeah.
And that, granted, we were still kids, but that's still a back in my mind. It speaks more about their character than anything.
Well, he did it twice. I'm not saying he's a bad person entirely, but he's done it with me and you, and when Greg was there that day. That's when he called the check to see if he got arrested. The other time was when Alicia was... he bought off Alicia. And, you know Alicia. Guess who forced my happy ass to tell where Tom lived? There's no getting her. For anyone who knows one of my closest friends, one, she's a female, and she's a very strong tomboy. No, I've been on the receiving end of her fist many times. So she got money out of him.
And also the one thing that kind of annoyed me the most about a good amount of our so-called friends, because granted, I pretty much I fucking live with you, and I know that the other people came around because it was convenient because you always had the drinks and the snacks.
Smacks.
But then the moment that I think for a couple months there was nothing, including Tom, they just stopped showing up. I know Tom was there in the beginning for a few days, but the moment there was no drinks or snacks or weed, he went bye-bye as well. And then he came back once we started getting weed again.
And he's one of the few that stuck around well after he and everyone pretty much split off, and he stopped, got a family. So I mean, he's a far cry now, but yes, he's a far cry from what he was. But he was always one of those friends who may have came off shady that isn't.
I know.
Yes.
I know. It may come off petty on my side, bringing those small stuff up, like I mentioned before. Little things speaks a lot about a person.
It does. It's what causes my trust issues in general.
Because I know, the worst thing you and me ever done when it came to money was, I can fucking say this now. I used to steal a lot of manga from the bookstore at our mall. And me and Brett came up with a system where, I would steal manga for him. And I got you that, the one Hillary stuff, what is it? Was it? I think what kind of book was it?
Autobiography, basically. Yeah, it was a hardcover book, but it was just a bunch of pictures and stuff on her autobiography and CDs and stuff like that.
Because I do know that book did not go to waste.
Okay. Can we keep that PG-13, please?
That's all I'm saying, but fucking, we had a system
I still have it.
Fucking, because, we had a system where we go tell Brett's mom, oh, Irving bought me these books, and I gotta pay him back. And the mom will give us the money, then we'll divide the money, and I think Brett would use it for
get weed.
Get more weed and cigarettes. And then I use mine just to get more food.
To be fair, I stole two, just Irving had more space. I had
Oh, yeah,
pockets.
they
He had an
have,
entire frickin' bag.
Yeah, 'cause, like, I forget what that backpack was called that has slings over the shoulder and like
It
goes
was.
straight on your hip.
Yeah, it's like a side, one of those big side bags that people put like laptops and shit in. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's called, but it's those big ass bags that have like a flap. Yeah.
There's like by pure miracle, 'cause you know, I used that thing for God knows how many years. They had a rip on the back of the flap, so I was able to just easily slip the books in there.
Yeah. I was able to get. I used to wear South Pole, so I was able to at least get about 4 volumes in each pocket. But then Irving stole a few more for me and then several for him. And then we bought like 2 or 3. Then the
'Cause,
bookstore
I
went out of
think,
business.
Cause like mainly what I would do is
Yeah,
we'll go there.
I
Cause,
wonder.
like we'll go there like, in the beginning of the month when they got fresh material for us to take, and I would
Mhm.
buy the $5 Shonen Jump.
Yeah. It's sad because most of my collection is stolen, sadly. For Inuyasha, at least. Somewhat Naruto, and somewhat Inuyasha. Dragon Ball, my mom bought most of. I think. I don't even remember though. I know Inuyasha was around and coming out, so I was technically getting those at those times.
It also goes to show how much I love your ass. I was willing to risk jail time to get you manga.
I've read every volume of Inuyasha, Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, whatever it is that you've got. I mean, Trigun's not one of them, but I've read all of whatever you've got from Toonami's Adult Swim catalog. I need to collect more.
Dragon's not one of them.
Well, Trigun wasn't a volume that I got from there because it was a Loot Crate manga that I got. I didn't buy any or whatever Trigun. I technically bought Gundam. I'm not into. I watched it as a kid, like Gundam Wing and all that, but I was never like really big into robot anime. Like Gurren Lagann was probably one of the last robot battle anime that I watched, and even that like had a horrible ending for me. The only space battles I'm really into are some ship battles. Outlaw Star is one of them. Cowboy Bebop is another. But I'm not really big into mech anime fights. Or big robots. Unless it was Big O. Big O was alright. But that's not in space. But it's a mech anime. Other than that, I'm not really big into Gundam, though.
Oh my god, I pulled a fucking Tom at that island.
And did what exactly?
I was hitting a they introduced new zombie types in this game, kind of like they did in Riptide.
Hmm.
And now they have the the cops in riot gear. And I was hitting one next to a armored police car. And I hit the fucking car, and the alarm went off. And I got bomb rushed, but God knows how many fucking stiffs. God damn it, you goddamn white bitch! Stand still and just fucking die already!
Damn.
Oh,
Fucking white.
my
Fuck.
bad, black bitch. I thought she was white, but she's black.
I love how you had to correct yourself. Oh, yeah.
This is fucking bullshit. Because this armor car, normally the other cars, if I activate the car alarm, the hoods pop up so I can take out the car battery and it stops, right? This bitch is just here to fuck you over. There's nothing you can do to open it or anything. It's just there to be a fucking pain in the ass. Alright, now this one's a white bitch. Die.
Yeah,
This
white
ain't
bitches.
Starbucks.
Damn. Anger
Alright.
management problem much there, buddy.
What, Dragon?
That's an anger management problem much.
He doesn't like zombies.
He's fighting zombies, I'm fighting demons.
Yeah, he's on a dead island.
Fighting these nuts.
Yes, he doesn't like fighting nuts. But no, he's just very colorful.
And I'm on
And
fire.
that's just how he talks. Keep
Yeah,
in mind,
especially if I get into it.
he grew up different. Just keep in mind, that's just how he talks when it comes to like describing people, because he's not great with names.
He's good.
No, it's
What the
just
hell? As
some
long
people
as
might
he hype this good?
some people might be put off by the fact that he just says people's colors and like, oh, the white girl with big tits.
It's kind of like the friends I have in Go. When we meet somebody new, it's like, all right, this is Irving. Shut up.
I guarantee you have his phone book is girl with big tits.
You're not wrong there.
But that's his explanation on girls he doesn't really know the name of, or he just doesn't say. He'll be like, oh yeah, that one girl with the big tits. It's like, of course.
Yeah, kind of how what is it? With my current ex Danielle. When I
Yeah.
first met her, cause you know me, names don't stick. And I first met her when she was fresh out of high school, when she was 18, at the library. I just remember, that's not a bad looking blonde, nice titties. Cause like they show from the stuff that she was wearing. And then fucking like seeing her again in the college, I'm like, I remember those tits, but I can't remember the name.
Tits so good you can't remember the name.
The only thing I don't understand, though, like with the way I talk, you would think women like the plague.
Yes, and smack the ever living hell out of you. I've not seen you smacked once. Then again, I have not really seen you with women. Most of what you've done is on your own. The only girl I've really seen you with is Rosie, to be fair. To be fair, if Irving's with me, he's usually by himself. Anytime he's with his female friends, I'm not there. He's on a date with them, or he's in his room, their room, wherever, and he'll come over and tell me that he fucked them sometimes. But, like, that's it. I've not really seen Irving hold a girl, aside from one ex, who I hung out with him, and my ex at one point. That was it. Other than that,
When
I've...
I started dating, when I started dating Eddie's Beth, you were pretty much already moving to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, that is odd, though. Like, I know I've seen you talk to women. I've just never seen you, like, actively be with anyone. I know you have, though, on your own time. You never brought any over. Rosie was the only one that I could recall off the top of my head that's ever been in my house.
Ah, man. Fucking Rosie. She's like the only white girl I probably regretted ever dating. She looked so sweet and innocent, but she wasn't.
Bitch.
What you calling a bitch?
It's also kind of funny too, Dragon. I always end up pretty much dating nothing but white women.
Yes, I got them 5 stars. Ah.
Nothing wrong with...
You made Wolf happy.
Look, everyone has a type. Nothing wrong with that.
What? I wasn't paying attention. I just pulled them up to 5-star.
Because like, also Dragon, not to sound like an asshole, but do you have a dating history?
Yes.
No.
Them 5 stars. Yes.
What's a date?
I'm so happy.
If it's okay to ask you this, what kind of women have you now put up with? White, black, brown, yellow?
Green.
Purple.
If she's yellow, I think she's doing a kidney failure.
No, he means Asian.
Oh, Asian. No, haven't done Asian.
Yeah.
This is whites.
You too?
I've-
Meat only?
I've predominantly done white, but I have fucked a darker skinned girl. Whether she was Puerto Rican or Hispanic, I have no idea. Amanda, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't get that mixed up, you damn meat.
What the frick am I trying to
Are
say?
you Did your brain have a stroke midway through that whatever sentence was?
It's supposed to be the Oreo commercial.
Oreo commercial? I have
It's an
not
Oreo
seen.
Anyway, show your intrinsic colors shone out to me.
I have
Something like that.
no idea. I've not seen an Oreo. I do not watch a lot of TV, much less an Oreo commercial. Have not seen them in years, if ever.
I just don't remember any of the Oreo songs. If I gave an Oreo to a cute guy that I used to know, would he have dumped his girlfriend? And something like that.
That's a song.
Hey,
Yes.
The best part of waking up is the smell of dick in your butt.
I've seen the original, and then he was doing his own.
yes, Brett loves doing that. Fairly good at it, too. Right, Brett?
Still trying to
Yeah,
figure out
I-
that stupid Oreo
Good at
song.
what now? Good at
I
what?
said you're good at making random stuff.
Yes, sure. I just say.
love those
I just
songs.
like saying
Oh,
things.
hard.
I don't know about good at it.
And
I like
one song
changing.
story
I like to
just-
make. I like to take lyrics of songs and make it funny or weird. I don't know if I'm good at it.
That's a 5 for sure.
Son of a bitch!
Super
Yes.
Spirit Javelin, cool.
Who's the son of a bitch?
Fuck you! No, I'm doing, continuing the story. I'm looking for, this girl's assistant. Because he ran away from her house and he went back to his. Got a key to open up a fucking locked door. The moment I open up the door, the fucking white bitch just jumped and grabbed me.
No, evil white zombie bitches. It's always the zombie white bitches. First immortality, then the bitches. Damn it.
Police brutality.
Sorry, that was Dragon Ball abridged. What the fuck was that? Ow, 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 ow. What?
It's an
Okay, Wolf, can we turn that down?
Sorry, it's on my other phone.
How many phones do you have?
I have an iPhone and an iPad.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
can we-
Wolf.
Can we please
Someone
not play
else here.
random loud? Can we not play random loud audio in the background? If you could play it, turn it way down. Because that
I
hurt.
did.
That hurt. Thank you. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't know it was that loud. I had my
It-
phone away
It's
from
again. It could just be me having you guys up to hear you on my end. It also could. I have very odd hearing for certain loud pitches and that wasn't even that loud. It's just It just hurt. That's all. It's nothing. Not your fault. It may not bother everyone. It bothered me though. It also makes it hard to try to hear myself when I talk. But yeah.
You gotta pay for the system. It's not a bad house to have.
supposed to be.
It would be kinda nice to live in California, like in a nice area, but that shit is way too overpriced. I know, because of the fire. And also, I found out, do you guys know Ozzy Osbourne?
Don't you?
Freaking, on TikTok, I was following the page because the son made a podcast, The Whole Family, and they mentioned it, yeah, because they mentioned, in one of the TikToks that even though they all moved back to London, they still gotta pay taxes in California from where they used to live. And I'm like, damn. That's the only place I know of where like you still have to pay taxes even if you no longer live there. No, it's probably
The-
the government being petty.
They banned TikTok because of security. So if, let's say, yeah, if I was working at Pentagon, they'll want me taking videos inside or something like that.
I did like the thing like, sir, are you Asian? Are you Chinese? Are you Chinese communist? Sir, I'm from Singapore. Are you Chinese? I'm Singapore, sir. It worries me that, granted, I don't really do politics. I'm not like, you know, yay blue, yay red. It just worries me though, when it comes to the red side, a lot of those people seem like retards.
Ah. Tomatoes.
Die! This might be something stupid to ask, but Rose, on your Switch, do you have any like demanding games graphic-wise on your Switch that struggle, or are they all just like basic games? They're like, you know, you're not too demanding graphic-wise. Because I noticed, granted, I know the Switch, you know, it's not that powerful when it handles certain modern games. I was still surprised that they have Doom and Doom Eternal on the Switch. Because I think I mentioned before, I bought Doom Eternal because it was on sale for the Switch. And fucking, I was gonna say, that game, it has a lot going on for it. You know, a lot of enemies on the screen. They somewhat took down the graphics in the Switch version. It still looks nice. It doesn't look that bad. But that's the only game I know that I play where like it'll chug or it'll crash at random. All my other games I have digitally, they're not too demanding. They work just fine.
Arceus still likes to crash randomly on me.
I have sometimes I have Legends crash on me, and there are times Scarlet crashes on me.
Scarlet has crash on me.
Yeah,
Have a
mine not
Joe version?
to be honest, I'm not sure if I remember Scarlet or Violet or whichever one I played crash on me at all. But Arceus does it, and it does it randomly once in a while after a good several hours, and it's done it like consistently multiple times, not in like one session, but in separate sessions. It has done it like after 3 or 4 hours, it will crash. Luckily, I save. But
The only time I had a scare on Scarlet was when the freaking whatchamacallit, I was on the I was riding around out in the open, and my Koraidon fell all the way. It fell through the map, and
I always had that happen.
you know, like, pretty much underneath the map, it's just plain open water, and I got so scared the game might break on me. But I just had to fly out of there. I'm like, oh, okay, I was good. Because like when it came to Scarlet, after seeing all the stuff about people having issues with the game, I remember seeing like a clip of a guy's character having extra long limbs and legs. I just assume like, are these guys playing handheld? Cause I'm
I think
assuming
that
in
was a
handheld,
mod.
and like you freaking
Or
what
was
is
it?
it?
I have no idea.
On handheld, I know it does chug with certain games because you know it's handheld mode. So
It's
when
freaky, dude.
Scarlet first came out, I only played it on a TV dock. I never played it handheld. I play it now on the OLED is a lot stronger than the original Switch.
Oh,
Don't
yeah?
have much of an issue. It's like here and there, it'll probably lag a little bit because it's loading the area around me and the Pokemons.
Pokenips.
Okay, tongue.
Slowpoke butt.
Slowpoke tail.
Ah, delicacy.
I keep forgetting to put this manga when I bought it on my feet on the couch. So I don't want to ban these books from the library.
Ban them hard.
You baby.
It's kind of funny. After all this time, I still love reading comics.
Hey, you're not the only nerd who still... I don't read mine actively, but you're not the only nerd who reads comics at our age. I mean, there's people that are like, just... That's all they do. But, yeah.
Granted, the only thing I don't read anymore are the American comics. They just got to,
I haven't read those in a while, considering we never had any places by us growing up. And I had the one Spider-Man... It was a Venom versus the Punisher comic. The only comic I ever owned.
No, because, like, when it comes to, like, a lot of the, modern, what is it, American comics, I just hate how, like, during, what is it, the first time Trump came around being president, all these, current writers, they were just ruining the shit for
very...
political views.
Yeah, being political. Okay.
Like, fucking, what is it, you know, I can't remember the name of that one villain from Marvel. He's like a big-ass head with a tiny-ass, like, legs and arms that floats around.
Oh,
I
that
know who
guy.
you're talking about. I forgot his name too.
When they brought him back in the comics, the writer was a big Trump hater, so he pretty much made his version of that guy. It's like a miniature version of Trump to spread his hatred of Trump. Granted, I'm also not a really big fan of Trump, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, we're trying to read comics to have a good time and escape the world, not be reminded of this bullshit.
Yeah, you want to talk politics? Go read the news. Watch paper. Watch the paper and read the news.
And like one of the things that also kind of really, really hurt the American comic also to that time period, you had a lot of people that are being hired from the Twitter crowd, so they were forcing their dumbass. Oh, this character
ideologies
is now bi. This character is gay. This character is trans now. Because I think that they introduced a gay, homeless Captain America comic, and it did bad. It went nowhere. And then they made a fucking comic where Superman's son was gay, and he had a boyfriend. And the writers made sure the people who take over the series cannot get rid of the boyfriend. So they pretty much wrote him in the way where he cannot just eat, where he cannot die. Where he's pretty much like, so whoever takes over, they can't get rid of the son's boyfriend. I'm like, oh my god, this is so dumb. And it's like, in those comics, I try to keep an open mind, but they focus so much on that crap that the writing was just bad. Cause like fucking even the Japanese, you know how close-minded they are, but there's a couple of people who have done manga on characters who identify as a man or a woman or a gay, and they are so much better to read compared to the American ones where they're shoving it down your throat. Because I know the library has a few Japanese comics where like, oh, I think my son is gay, or like a comic series about a character who feels more like a man than a woman. Fun to read. They were like, I couldn't put it down. I had to like read the next few volumes compared to the American ones where they were just terrible.
Yeah.
Because I know for the past few years, bringing manga, they just been dominating comic sales. Because originally, Batman and Superman and Spider-Man were the big three. But now, it's just been, I think, like what? Originally, it was Dragon Ball, One Piece, that were like, pretty much toppled the big three of the American comics. Then, what is it? Demon Slayer took over, Jujutsu Kaisen, and all whatever modern animes that have manga. And of course, One Piece is still like top tier when it comes to like manga sales.
Yeah, it was either Naruto. I know Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece were big. Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece, or Dragon Ball, Bleach, and One Piece are probably bigger.
Naruto was long since over manga-wise.
I know, that's why I'm saying not Naruto. Maybe it's still Dragon Ball, Bleach, and One Piece, and those I think are bigger than Naruto anyway.
Yeah, granted, I'm happy that the Dragon Ball manga got a reprint, but I was so devastated that they censored Bulma's titties.
I mean, to be honest, there's really no reason for them to censor it anyway. Like Dragon Ball's comedic. They don't even really show it to be sexual. But anyway, like I just feel like it's pointless. The useless censorship is weird to me.
Yeah.
It's because it's not like Akira was outright drawing Bulma naked or Goku naked, but there's parts where you see them. Well, Goku specifically in the anime anyway. Bulma you don't see too much of, but you get some. But still, it's like, why do people care?
Frustrates me. What is it? I see a TikTok black guy who makes his own manga. And he's always like, "Oh, read my stuff. It's the few chapters are free, and blah blah blah." And then he attacks mangas like, "My shit doesn't have underage girls naked or underage girls being sexualized." I'm like, dude, these girls are legal in Japan. They're not underage. So I'm like, do people not realize manga was written for Japanese boys and girls, not for overseas crowds? Because they're sorting their views. And I'm like, dude, sure, a girl may be 16 in this manga or 14 or 15, but they're considered adults in Japan that age.
Japan age of consent is different. Not trying to say we're condoning it, but it's accurate though.
Yeah,
that's why.
Now, if it was like a comic here, and they were
it'll be 18 at least. It'll be 18 at least.
A different story. I'll be like, yeah, this is not right, because this girl's underage, because it's our environment, our laws.
And to be fair,
it's different.
To be fair, I don't know if that means people could just do it. Usually, Japan's got different laws because they marry. They're not just out. I don't think they're just outright fucking like we are. They're more a lot of them anyway. It's more at least with the younger crowd. It's because of marriage. It's usually it's political. Japan is weird because they usually do it for political reasons or for traditional reasons with family, and that's why they marry younger women. I don't know why specifically, but that's usually what it is. It's a different thing.
Higher societies, the middle class are kind of somewhat normal. Because what is it? Because you already know in Japan the birth rate gets low and low every year, considering a lot of younger people move to the cities like Tokyo. And pretty much Japan's run by the older crowd, but now they're dying out. It says the younger people are leaving a lot of places. Once the old people are gone, that's it. Places are abandoned. Because a lot of modern people, they don't want to have kids. Some of them do like to sleep around, some just focus on their hobbies. Granted, it's Japan. So there's a lot of NEETs. I think I'm saying it right. The ones that don't really go outside, they just go out there and get their what they're into, whatever it be, comics, video games, and just stick to themselves. But also a lot of the younger crowd there that do have sex or have couples, they sleep around. Cheating is very, very common in Japan. Especially when it comes to a lot of the modern girls. If they think a guy is cute and they have a chance, they will fuck that guy, even though they already have a boyfriend, and vice versa. Because there's the whole thing where you go to these special bars and have a pretty guy or a pretty woman drink with you and serve you your drinks. So it's also very common that those people sleep with their clients.
Don't get me wrong, it is wrong, but they are different. And they have different laws. They're a different part of the world. They're not. Whatever.
And also, unlike here, sexual service over there is not illegal. Granted, we all can deny it unless it goes around places that allow foreign people. But even then, it depends on the girl. If she wants to,
oh yeah, prostitution.
Offer herself to you, or give you a happy ending. It depends on the girl if she wants to do it or not. Because there's a lot of places they'll give you a massage for a happy ending. Places where you could go, they'll give you a bath with happy ending or more. You could even go to special bars where the girl will give you a blowjob or give you a hand job as you're drinking. And that's all legal. It's not a crime. The only downside about that is though is that a lot of because of the Yakuza, they trick a lot of women going to that service to pay off debts and they force on them. But even with that, the cops can't do anything because it's like the Yakuza. They're not as violent as they used to be, but you know it's still a deadly gang not to mess around with.
Yeah, don't fuck with the Yakuza. You don't want to fuck with any gang, but you don't want to fuck with them.
Because a lot of people think Japan is all sunshine and rainbows, but a lot of people
No.
don't see.
It's really not. There's a lot
It's
of
very
there's a lot like suicide. Their mortality rate, their suicide rate, or whatever you want to call it, is very high there. For one,
yeah.
so they have a lot of issues with marriage and a lot of issues with everything, and like on top of that, yeah, their prostitution's high. Yes, gangs, like their yakuza's horror. Yeah, it's crazy. Japan is scary.
That's what I freaking I was gonna say. Cause also, cause as my uncle lives over there, he told me a lot of things that go around there. Like also, like one thing kind of surprised me is kind of how like I got you your Hillary Duff book. A lot of people get that stuff, you know, for them to enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, I think I mentioned you before. The adult age for sexual stuff in Japan is 14. There's a lot of girls that hit 14 that might be a little bit extra pretty who go into making, I guess, softcore porn in a certain way, where like you know they'll do images where like they'll take photos of them in bloomers or one piece bikinis.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
To sell. But like you know they won't show nudity, but you know it still sells. People
Okay.
still buy it. I'm like, huh. Only
Girls in
Japan.
underwear or beachwear. Yeah, girls in underwear or beachwear. Basically modeling. Just
Yeah,
probably.
Screaming idols. They start out as young as 14 years old, depending how pretty
That's
they are.
so awkward, though, talking about it. Japan is weird. And yet their porn is censored. And yet I can't watch their porn because of its censoring. Like some of their women are fucking hot as hell, but I don't like that they censor porn.
No, I feel you. There, don't know if it fell through or went through. Considering now you can find a lot of Japanese videos uncensored.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking, what's wrong with it? Yeah, freaking, some stuff still gets censored. Cause I remember there was a whole thing about the, no longer having to censor considering it's a modern age. And that was like a law that was passed back in the 80s and 90s. It's like, so I'm trying to remember exactly. It was all around somebody who went kind of like cray-cray and murdered women in Japan, and they were obsessed with porn. And that's like the starting reason why they started censoring the porn in Japan. Because like, if you're able to find like certain like porn videos from like the 70s or like early 70s and like the 60s, Japanese porn, it's not censored. But then fucking you can still get uncensored Japanese porn, but it's like I think it might still be considered a crime. So I'm not sure if they passed that they no longer have to be censored. But like some people make a big deal about it. Like my favorite porn star, the one I mentioned before, the Kaho, the girl with the big ass titties. She retired. She made one final video that never got released. But somebody released it in the internet uncensored. And she wasn't happy that there was an uncensored porn video for the internet.
Damn. Well, that's her fault.
And she took the porn company that she made the video with to court.
Damn. Well, that's her fault also.
There was something about the contract. I'm assuming like I think in the contract where she made that porn video that it was gonna be censored. That wasn't gonna show her private.
And they lied.
Yeah,
Well, then
pretty
it's
much.
not her. Then it's not her fault. If she had intentions to make this and made a contract, then they went on their word. They deserve to be sued.
Even
That has nothing to do with her then.
Obviously, it's not too much TMI because I know I seen her pussy uncensored. And for somebody who's been in, I forget how many years she was in the porn business. Because her career is intriguing. She started out as a what is it, a reporter for like a baseball team in Japan, and then she went on to work as a newscaster, reporting random news for the Japanese news, and then she
Yeah.
somehow she left and went straight to porn. But for a girl that's been in porn for so long, you would think her pussy would be nasty looking, but no, it's still pink and it doesn't look stretched. And her lips are not like stretched out like some modern porn stars are.
Interesting. I've long come to realize if I'm gonna be on Twitch and I am just who I am. Like my streams are are not rated anything. Just there's no filter. Just I can't like. I'll have the few fans that I have that happen to be kids that watch Pokemon or whatever, because like I am sorry for their parents and whatever, but for any females specifically that hear this, also I'm sorry that we're men. Look, I'm into men too. I will objectify a big cock. I don't think any man wants to hear that.
All right. Now
but yeah.
Now that's out of the way. Let's continue our talk. Which one do you prefer, a veiny shaft or a non-veiny shaft?
Non-veiny, but I like it big.
Granted, I'm only kidding.
I know. But we have to go both ways here. We can't just objectify the women. At least you'll play the part and objectify men with me.
That also kind of reminds me of. Do you remember that one TV show? I think it was called True Blood.
Yes, Heather was into that.
I remember I checked out the Blu-rays in the library years ago, and I was watching the special features. And towards the end of the series, there's a whole scene where they have like a naked guy on a table. Because it was a female who directed that episode, and she's like,
oh, of course.
Know what? Because she felt like, if we're gonna have so many like bitches naked, I want a fucking guy naked for once.
I want some man booty. Yeah, I want man booty.
Because when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? It makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure she's probably tired of seeing pussy and wants to see some junk. She wants some gemstones already.
Because, like, granted, not to sound gay, but when it comes to shows that have nudity, it's frustrating where, like, they'll show a girl, right? But then when it comes to the guy, they'll only show him from, like,
the ass or the
hip
side.
Up?
Or
and
that.
I'm like, alright, you have no issue showing like a pussy from
a girl's
far away view.
Yeah, the pubic region on a female. Because unless you're under there, you're not really seeing it.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it! At least give us a dick as well, for fuck's sakes.
I mean, I guess I kind of understand it. Unless you are at the angle, you're not really seeing it. But yeah, at least. They don't have to be. They don't even have to be hard. They don't have to have a boner. Jesus. Plus, do they? I don't know. They also in some shit they'll show a woman's breasts too. So why not?
Because it's like it'll be like a motto. If you're gonna give me naked girl, give me the naked guy as well. Full naked guy. Give me the
that
full shaft with balls. Goddammit.
Give me that schlong. I want that schlong. Be honest, I'd rather see some sexy-ass male model over a female, to be fair.
Because then you'll see Wolf on the sideline. I'm okay with it as long as it's shadow.
Long story short, I've always been into men more. I just been closeted. Otherwise, I would have been out there more experimenting. I tried to play it off and see if it would go away, but I realized that no, I'm not straight at all. But at the same time, I've been so hurt from trying to come out that it's hard for me to just want to be actively gay or bi, whatever. But I also have Tiffany and I'm happy. But it's just like at the same time, that's why I've never really tried to find a boyfriend. I have plenty of friends that don't care. Hell, Irving found out through literal porn on my PSP. And all his reaction was, what the fuck? Ew. I mean, who wants to just turn on a console and just see gay men fucking? But no one does. But he didn't sit there and say, "You're gay, I'm out of here." I've had plenty of other interactions that are similar to that. "Oh, you're gay?"
Oh.
Jason, for one, told me that. I'm gay and he doesn't want to be friends with me. This was years ago. This is the
Oh,
reason I
fun-
didn't
fun-
tell anybody. What?
Fun little fact. For a
Huh.
majority of people, majority of people, the guys that want to get a porn, thinking they're gonna be fucking girls right out the bat. 90% of men that get into porn do gay porn first before they go start doing porn with
See,
women.
here's the thing about porn. You can sleep with or whatever with the same sex and not technically be gay. In order to officially be gay, you have to be attracted to same sex. There's plenty of stuff online I've read where people just do it because they find arousal in it, but they're not necessarily into the men they're doing. If that makes sense. It's weird because there's a lot of weird stories like where friends would jerk off together. Of course, I'm going to be hearing about that. But it's true. Men do experiment. Girls too even masturbate together. And it's just like, that's not technically gay unless you're into that. There's plenty of men that sleep with each other that aren't technically into men. If that makes sense. It's weird, but it's true. By that I mean he doesn't find that man physically attractive, he just enjoys the anal pleasure, which, to be fair, that also makes sense because you could take a dildo in the ass and not be gay. Why are we talking about this? I'm sorry, everyone, I don't know. But it's true. Hello? Who's sleepy? Did porn pass you out again?
Huh. This guy is half naked wearing his girlfriend's panties.
Okay, that's hot.
I'm sorry,
I'm gonna have
what?
to say, I'm gonna have to say that's pretty hot.
Did I
Irving
miss
just
something?
Irving just said there's a half-naked guy wearing panties.
I think I zoned out again.
Yeah, we had a long conversation on porn, which led into my fetish of men wearing panties. That's a fetish for me, apparently.
I think I think I took a nap.
Yeah, around a weird time of us talking about porn.
I think that's when I usually zone out.
It would also involve Japan's weird age laws, so I'm kind of glad you did.
I don't know. I think when the conversation gets weird, my mind zones out.
I'm sorry for everyone else on Twitch who's not used to me and Irving, because we're best friends. So we're gonna casually talk. Sorry,
Later on
Wolf.
tonight,
Sorry,
we're gonna
Dragon.
do each other's nails and talk about cute boys.
I mean, when
Oh,
did I go
yes.
silent?
For a while now. Both of you did. It's been me and Irving for at least a good 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
What, the dragon died or did he leave?
No, he's still here. He just didn't stop talking.
Oh.
Look, our whole conversation for the last half hour, give or take, has been about porn and a mix of Japan's age of consent. Which technically we weren't talking about porn there, but it led into it.
Whoever
Okay.
had stuff coming off the TV right before Brett started talking, it's like somebody just let a big one loose in the toilet.
No.
Won't. I didn't hear any I didn't hear any shitty audio.
That was probably just me snoring.
Well, I heard that. That's why I asked who was sleeping.
it was definitely me.
Sleepy.
Because I had a feeling. Usually you zone out at random moments throughout the night. It is 8 o'clock. And I don't know if it's because you just don't want to hear that whole conversation or if you just actively just got bored. I mean, I don't know if you
right now.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if you sleep at night or not, but
I do, but I'm going through some issues right now.
I'm sorry.
No. It's not anything to do with my boyfriend or anything. I just don't
I
want
didn't-
to talk about it.
I just said I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. It could be anything. Why? Don't assume that I assume. It could be any issue.
My sleep schedule is all out of whack.
Look,
we're not gonna pry. into
you're-
issues.
Look, you're not the only one who has sleep issues. I also have issues. I battle a lot of my anxiety and stress. You're not the only one.
So that's why I zone out most of the time. When the
It's all-
conversation
it's
gets
a-
weird.
It's also why I freak out and get mad a lot. Twitch is my escape a lot. Talking to you guys helps me a lot more than you think. I never mean to snap at or bitch at anybody, but I have a lot of anxiety issues. So much so that I've reactively punched my friend in the face once and gave him a bloody nose. But I've had moments where I've told exes that they can't tickle me too much because I may hit them by accident out of reaction. I have weird flailing, but that's only because people have messed with me. So don't feel bad. If you ever need to talk, I'm here for you personally, Wolf. And Irving as well. He's a great friend to cry into. Trust me, he's been there for me a lot, more than you know. If it weren't for him, I don't think I would have gotten through half my breakups. And I get very attached, but not to the point of suicide or anything, but like when my last ex dumped me, I was like dead to the fucking world. I literally didn't move out of my bed. I didn't want to play anything. I tried to focus with other people. This is when I slept around, and none of it worked. And that's just me. That's when I realized, like, I don't like doing this. I don't like fucking people without love. That's when I realized how different of a guy I really am. As much as I love sex, but I also love love. Huh. I may be weird and awkward and talk about porn and sex and weird random topics, but I'm always here for anyone. I try to be until someone pisses me or my friends off. I'll give them warnings. After a while, I don't care at that point. I try not to take sides if I have to. I just want to be here for everyone. You got oddly quiet.
The Reaper guy.
I don't know. Did he leave?
Yes.
Internet may have shat for him then.
Shit.
Because he normally doesn't leave ever outside of me getting off first, or if up late enough and he's tired before me. Usually it's me first because I like to get off before 11 o'clock and be in bed by 10, the latest. That's the latest I could. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock is usually the latest I. If before I don't wake up by my natural body clock. Because I can't. Alarms don't work for me. I've been waking up by like 5 a.m. in the morning for the last like 8 years.
Are you fighting someone?
No, I'm not. I was just stalling because I was talking. No, I'm running from the fuckers until I find a shiny one or a Feebas. I said, I'm actually looking for a Feebas. I said, I'll Carvana unless I find a shiny one. If I were to battle them, this would take forever. I also would just... Not really. I'm not... you really... No, I wouldn't. And also, I don't care. I have the Elite Four. My Pokemon are in the fucking 50s and 70s. 70. I don't need experience. Again, this is for Feebas. I'm not trying to waste time gaining experience. If I was grinding, I'd be in the Elite Four still. I don't grind in the wild. You don't know how long Feebas takes. Fucking asshole. Huh?
I've actually caught Feebas in the game. And honestly, I didn't think it was that hard to get because I caught him pretty easily.
That's luck. Your luck must have been on your side because this is the second time I've done this in this region alone. I've caught him in Heart Gold as well, and he's a pain in the ass in both Gen 4 and Gen 3.
That's why when I looked up how to get him, because you're making it like it's tough to find, I'm like, shit.
It is. Dude, I've been using the Feebas calculator. To be fair, I changed the wording now, and I don't even know if the original wording for the calculator was even accurate, so, because I searched all of those 6 tiles several times. More than 3 times each. And nothing. And I even sat in one. You can ask Cloud, you can ask, I don't know if Irving was actively watching me, nor Wolf, but I sat in one of them and fished for at least an hour and a half or more. Like, it got to the point where yesterday I started to do what I'm doing now, and it's going down the whole river. Yes, 2 streams of just sitting in the 6 spots. I did it. It didn't work. So I was going to wait for the 24-hour clock, but I ended up changing the word. Now I gotta wait another 24 hours.
Yeah, it says that you can use an old rod, a good rod, or a super rod.
A super rod only. Scratch the other 2. Because the other 2 is gonna hook other Pokemon. This is to mitigate that. Super rod only hooks Carvana 100% of the time, and because the 50, and that's for the normal tiles. Feebas only appears in 6 specific spots, and it's at a 50% chance. That is why he is hard to find, and it's not always 50%, because you're battling 2 different tables at once, and it's calculating that. You also got to calculate the Pokemon's level and and whatever else. So there's a lot of things it's calculating, which is why most of the time you're going to get Carvana, because he's 100% of the time, regardless.
1% chance of appearing with any rod in Route
Yes.
190.
Yes,
So
but super...
that means in
Huh?
1 in 20, you'll find
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but any rod is pointless. It's super rod. You don't want to. You're going to be wasting a lot more time running into 3 because the other rods introduce at least 2 to 3 more, 2 or more Pokemon. So you're going to be randomly rolling the die for 4 Pokemon. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that.
There are 400 water tiles in Route 119. Among these 400, Feebas can appear in exactly 6 specific tiles with a probability of 0.5. These tiles are randomly chosen when a new game is initialized, and the locations are unknown to the player.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know if... Since my game was started before the battery was swapped, I don't know if that matters. Meaning the time-sensitive shit didn't work when I first made my file. And the words, the Feebas calculator is tied to a trendy phase that changes every 24 hour. That's a time-sensitive event, so... I don't know if what I was doing in the past couple days, if it was correct. It could have given me those words, but it might have been off sync with my game for some reason. Because right now I changed the word wording to beautiful anime, and the word beautiful is not in the list, but anime is. So my new wording don't work. Hot
Feebas
shores.
is only found in 3 random squares by fishing and is affected by the Duford catchphrase.
Yeah.
Both the lottery number and Feebas tiles are based on the group C. This is the number that is randomly generated once you have created your save, and each time you create a new group. When the other players join your group, their group seed is updated to match yours.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoebus is a bitch. I don't know. I'm not very experienced with it because this is like the second time I've done this in this game, and I don't remember how I don't remember how long it took me in the other Gen 4 games. I've bred the bitch ever since, and then Gen 5 introduced an item to evolve him direct without having to freaking raise his booty. Thank you for the Pokemon.
Oh man, I was hoping that would pop up as a Feebas.
If only.
Well, are we playing holes now?
What? Ah, I missed it.
What you doing, Wolf? I guess she's asleep.
Went very quiet, yeah.